वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम।
धन्यवादः महोदय, उत्तममस्ति।
धन्यवादः महोदय।
अस्तु, आरम्भं कुर्मः।
आम्।
गतकक्षायाः विषये केचित् प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? Any questions about the last class? Any questions?
You said that you will talk about that Panchami Vibhakti using Taha, Ramataha. How it will be the Visheshanam? How it will be?
Astu. Any questions about the homework? I know there was one question.
I have one question, Mahodaya. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
So in homework 5, there was one question where you had to join sentences. Some of you had found it difficult. We are going to do one abhyasa today, specifically about that.
Now in 9, Vishala Shatika asti Tataha Pushpani Ma Chinvantu. In all the other places, either it comes as Tasyai, Tasyam, even
it's just Panchami Vibhakti. Tataha means Tasmat.
Tataha is?
Tasmat.
Tasmat. Okay.
It goes back to the question.
And similarly, 18, Janaha Tatra Gachanti. So I thought Putra Gachanti, so it is Saptami Vibhakti.
Satyam.
Is it okay?
Satyam.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha, Mahoday.
Sumitra Mahoday, will come to your question towards the end. I want to finish a few topics first. Please, if you don't mind, remind me towards the end.
Astu, Dhanyavad.
Okay, and there's one more thing I want to mention. Homework 7. Shruyate va? Samyak shruyate va? Can you hear me okay? So homework 7, we are planning to make it as a group homework. It is slightly involved. It combines all of the concepts we have studied so far about Vishesha Visheshanani. So I tested it with a couple of you. You found it hard. So I want to make it as a group project. So we'll divide the class into 3 or 4 different groups. Do it with your group. It will be easier that way. I don't think the homework is hard, but it might be easier to do it as a group. I will send out the details. And it's also important for all of you to get to know each other and build a rapport, because at the end of the day, you will help each other out in the long term. Astu.
Shamita Mahodaya, एक प्रश्नम् अस्ति महोदय. That eighth exercise, that you have to fill in the blanks with the visheshanas. In that, Mahatyam Pakshanaha, Tasya Manaha dash Abhavat. And we had only Mahatyam or Vishalam. So Vishalam Abhavat.
I don't know what you're referring to, Mahoday.
That the story, Mahodaya, Kabutha story. That Kashtan Nishturaha Vyadaha Asit.
Gruhakarya asti va?
Grahakarya. I had that doubt. Because the Mahatyam is Saptama Vibhakti.
Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about, so let me go there. Astu pashyamaha. I think if we do this abhyasa, it will become easy. Ask me towards the end of the class. Astu. Arambham kurmah.
Anu Mahodaya, ekah prashna asti.
Pruchhat Mahodaya.
Vayam sarva iti shabdasya vibhakti rupani karishyamah va? Sarva ityukte all. So I'm just curious to understand how prevalent is its usage in ekvachanam and dvivachanam, because sarva ityukte all bahuvachanam. So I just wanted to understand.
It's very common. We will do the vishesha. We will do the vibhaktis of sarva, anya in a couple of upcoming classes. But essentially, sarva in ekavachana means each and every. Sarve bahuvachana means everybody, all. So when we take everybody as one entity, sarve bahuvachanam. Sarvaha, sarvau, sarve in Pumlinga. It will have the forms in Strilinga and Napumsakalinga also. But sarvaha means each and everyone in a group. Sarve, all of the group taken as one entity. Sarvau means each two, groupings of two. That is not commonly used, but sarvaha and sarve, it's very commonly used.
Dhanyavadah Mahodaya.
Astu. Astu, atra abhyasah asti. Abhyasam kurmah. This is continuation of all the visheshana vishesha forms that we have been studying. Astu. So here, this is also one of the homework items. So here, अत्र उदाहरणं पश्यामश्चेत् विनीतः छात्रः अस्ति तं गुरुः वदति. So we have to combine these to form one sentence. And this is a abhyasa on visheshana vishesha bhava. So here, if you look at it, there's two sentences. The first one says there is some student called Vinitaha. And the second sentence says him, the guru speaks to him. That is what it says. So now what we are trying to do is, if you want to say the guru speaks to, instead of him, we want to replace it with whoever is referred to in the first sentence. So the guru speaks to Vinitaha Chhatraha, obedient student. So if we say this in English, we will say the guru speaks to the obedient student. So here also we are doing the same thing. So the tam, which refers to whoever is described in the first sentence, the tam is also, it's a sarvanama pada, him. So we are trying to replace this with the equivalent vibhakti form of whatever or whoever is described in the first sentence. So tam guruhu vadati. So kam, whom, some chatraha, who is a vinitaha. So vinitaha chatraha should replace tam. So here chatraha is the visesha, vinitaha is the viseshana. So that is one thing. Now we also have to look at the linga vachana vibhakti when we do visesha visheshana bhava. So tam, so this is ditya ekavachanam pumlinga. So we have to convert this also into Dvitiya Ekavachana Pumlinga. So Chatraha Dvitiya Ekavachana Pumlinga is Chatram. And since Vinitaha is a Viseshanam of this will become Vinitam. So replace Tam with Vinitam Chatram. Vinitam Chatram Guruhu Vadati. Spashtam va?
His role in the
Mahodaya.
has changed, right? Now he's become the karma. So
Rima Mahodaya, Krupaya Punaha Vadatu, na Shruyate.
I just said that his role has changed in the second sentence.
Right.
So he's now the karma karma. So he gets Vidya.
You are correct. In the first sentence, he was karta. In the second sentence, he is karma. So we have to convert it into the equivalent form. Satyam.
Mahodaya.
Pruchat.
You said tam is replacing Vinitam Chatram. But in my one of my Gruha Karyam, they said I have to write tam.
You can do that also. You can do that also.
No, I mean, they said I have to write all the Sarvanama Pada there.
That's
I
okay.
did not write it.
That is okay, Mahodaya. The concept is tam vinitam chatram guruhu vadati. So that obedient student, the teacher talks to. Or the teacher talks to the obedient student. Both are correct. It depends on what is expected in the abhyasa. So here they are expecting us to replace it. But there is nothing wrong with keeping tam also.
Oh, all right, Mahodaya.
So if you keep tam, what will it be? It just means the guru speaks to that vinitaha chatra, that vinitam chatra. If you remove that, it will just say guru speaks to the obedient student. Both are correct. Depends on what is expected. Okay, we'll do it both ways. Chinta nasti. Harsha Mahodaya, etat karotu kripaya.
Divyam vastram asti mata tena devam dharayati. Tena is a tritiya vibhakti. So
you have to say the it's not just the vibhakti, right? Linga and vachana also have to be seen.
So tena is a tritiya vibhakti.
Vachana.
So
linga.
Ekavachanam. Maybe devam. So it's a pullinga.
No.
But over
no.
Tena napunsaklingam api.
No, don't look at devam. Look at only tena. So it could be pullinga or napunsaklinga. Satya.
Napunsaklinga. So it's a divyena vastrena mata devam dharayati.
What does that mean?
Mother is wearing devam dressed like with divyam vastram.
Yes. Uttamam. So if you don't replace tena, how will you form the sentence?
Mata divyena vastrena devam dharayati.
Yeah, so that is that is already you said, where you replace tena with divyena vastrena. If you don't replace tena and you want to keep it,
Okay. Mata tena divyena vastrena devam dharayati.
So the mother dresses with that divyam vastram. So since Sarvanama pada is also a Visheshanam, we can add as many Visheshanas as we want to a sentence, to a Vishesha. We can use tena, divyena, vastrena also. Both are correct. Astu. Usha Mahode, etat karotu maya.
श्रेष्ठा नारी अस्ति तस्याः नाम सीता. So तस्याः षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन स्त्रीलिंग. So श्रेष्ठाय नार्याः नाम सीता.
Can you say this again? What will be the Shashti ekavachana of this? Shreshtha.
श्रेष्ठायाः नार्याः नाम सीता. और तस्याः श्रेष्ठायाः नार्याः नाम सीता.
उत्तमम्. सुंदरी महोदय, एतत् करोतु.
लघु वृक्षः अस्ति, तस्मात् फलं पतति. तस्मात् इस् पंचमी विभक्ति, एकवचनम पुल्लिंग
और नपुंसकलिंग.
Yes. लघु इस् लघोः. लघोः वृक्षात् फलं पतति.
लघोः वृक्षात् फलं पतति. उत्तमम्. And if you want to keep,
then तस्मात् लघोः वृक्षात् फलं पतति.
उत्तमम्. प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा अत्र? Anybody have questions? Is this understandable?
महोदय, एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति.
पृच्छतु नारायणन् महोदय.
So can it be तस्मात् लघुतः वृक्षतः फलं पतति?
वक्तुं शक्यते. So that goes back to what Sumitra Mahodaya was asking. So whenever you don't know or don't want to specify the vachana and the linga, you can simply add taha. So instead of saying Rama vrikshat, you can say vrikshataha. So you can do that. The one challenge or one thing that you lose is vrikshataha could mean ekavachana, dvivachana, or bahuvachana. You won't know. So vrikshataha, from one tree, from two trees, from many trees, there is no way of knowing unless you know the context. But if you say vrikshat, you know it is from one tree.
Oh.
Sumitra Mahodaya, भवत्याः प्रश्नः अस्ति, समाधानं दत्तवान् वा? What is your question? Ask. I think this is the right context.
Yeah, that whatever he asked, it's like taha, if I have to use taha.
Satyam. So gurutaha, laghutaha, you can use.
Astu.
Mahodaya, can we use taha for sarvanama pada?
You can. Tataha. So tasmat. From there, right? Tataha. What does tataha mean? From there.
But so isn't that also Tataha means something like therefore or something, right?
Therefore
Or,
also, no?
No, that is ataha. That is ataha. Ataha means therefore, yataha means because.
So tataha means from that?
From that or from there.
Okay. From that. Okay, Dhanyavada, Mother.
Astu. Gayatri Pruchat.
This, like if we take it as vriksha, it is like the one moment. It is pullinga. For example, if you take then, but then how it would be formed? Would it be then laguat? Like there I'm not getting it clear.
What is the Panchami Ekavachana form of Laghu? It is similar to Guru. What is the Panchami Ekavachana form of Guru?
Guru Panchami Guruvat Guru
Guroho. Satyam.
Guroho.
So Guroho Vrukshat Phalam Patati or Tasmat Laghoho Vrukshat Phalam Patati or Tasmat Laghoho Vrukshat Phalam Patati. From that short tree, the fruit falls. Spashtam va?
Mहोदय.
Gayatri Mahoday, etat karotu krupaya.
Pativrataah striyah santi tasu shrihi bhavati. Tasu saptami vibhakti bahuvachanam strilinga. So pativratasu strishu shrihi bhavati.
Uttamam. Or if you want to keep
tasu pativratasu strishu shrihi bhavati.
Uttamam. So strishu is bahuvachana. So why is it bhavati and not bhavanti?
Shri is ekavachanam.
We are talking about Shrihi, not about Stri or Pativratas. Satya. Uttama. Hemanti Mahoday, etat karotu krupya.
Shuraha Sainikaha Santi Taihi Eva Yashaha Bhavati Taihi Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam Pullinga Shuraha Sainikaha.
Pullinga or Napumsakalinga?
Yeah. Shuraha. Shuraihi Sainikaihi Yashaha Bhavati. Or Taihi Shuraihi Sainikaihi Yashaha Bhavati.
Satyam. Eva is also there, so let us use it. It's an avyaya pada.
Okay. So Taihi Shuraihi Sainikaihi Eva Yashaha Bhavati.
Uttam.
Bhavati.
Artha kaha?
Yashaha.
What is the meaning of this sentence?
Only with brave soldiers, victory happens.
Yashaha like is like Kirti. Kirti.
Okay, Kirti.
Uttama. Haraprasad Mahodaya, etat karotu krupaya.
Yes, Mahodaya. Bruhat karyam asti tasmai samayam dadmaha. Tasmai is Chaturthi Vibhakti ekavachana pullinga
or napumsakalinga.
or napumsakalinga. So I was not present, so I'm not very familiar with Bruhat Shabda. I will try. Bruhai or Bruhataha. I'm not familiar with the Bruhat.
Astu. So the from Trutiya to Saptami, Ekavachana, they form a pattern. So Bruhata is Trutiya Ekavachana, Bruhate Chaturthi Vibhakti, Bruhataha Panchami, Bruhataha again same thing Shashti, and Bruhati Saptami.
Okay.
And that applies to Mahat, Bruhat, Pumlinga Shabdas and Napumsakalinga.
Okay.
Bruhata, Trutiya, Bruhate.
So Bruhata
is Trutiya.
Is Trutiya. Okay. What did you say for Chaturthi?
Bruhate.
Bruhate. Karyam.
That's a Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda. Akaranta. You know this. Like Phala.
Yeah.
Phala.
Yeah. Phalaya, Akaryaya. Asti. Bruhataha Karyaha. Asti Samayam Dadmaha.
No, not like that. So we have to Tasmai Chaturthi Ekavachanam Asti. So we have to make these into Chaturthi Ekavachanam.
Correct.
So Bruhate.
Bruhate Karyaha. Karyaya.
Samayam
Dadmaha.
Or Tasmai Bruhate Karyaya Samayam Dadmaha.
Yeah.
For that, Chintamastu, catch up from the videos.
Yeah, I will.
Chaitra Mahodaya, etat karotu.
Astu Mahodaya. Mahan margaha asti tasmat ma viramatu. Tasmat panchami vibhaktihi ekavachanam pullingaha athva napumsakalingaha. So margaha. So margaha margat mahan mahataha tasmat mahataha margat ma viramatu.
Tasmat mahataha margat ma viramatu. Uttama.
Mahodaya, does it mean don't stop on don't stop like Mahan Marga means like a highway or
a big road or a long journey?
Means important important way.
So here we cannot take it literally as a road. It's a journey, long journey, important road, as Rama Mahodaya said.
So Ma Viramatu means don't stop.
Viramatu means withdraw.
Withdraw.
So don't
take a break, no? Don't take a break from the journey.
Don't take a break, itina. Don't be scared of the big long journey ahead. Iti arthaha.
Astu.
Astu. Anya prashna santi va atra? Viraj Mahodaya, etat karotu कृपया.
Astu Mahodaya. Nirdanaha janaha santi. Danikaha tebhyaha vastrani dattavan. Tebhyaha is there. So Chaturthi or Panchami Pullinga Bahuvachana.
Or Napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga.
So just looking at this, we won't know the linga. So that comes only after looking here. So here, for example, Tasmat, we couldn't just say it is Pumlinga. It could have been Napumsakalinga. It turned out to be Pumlinga.
Astu. And Dattavan is there. So it should be Chaturthi Vibhakti only for Tebhyaha. Then Nirdanebhyaha, or sorry, Danikaha Nirdanebhyaha Janebhyaha Vastrani Dattavan.
Uttamam. Or
Danikaha Nirdanebhyaha Janebhyaha Tebhyaha Vastrani Dattavan.
So usually the order is the Sarvanama Pada comes first. Tebhyaha, and then the other Visheshanam comes. Tebhyaha, Nirdanebhyaha, Janebhyaha. Both are correct. I'm just saying normal usage. We put the Visheshanani first and then the Vishesham. And then within the Visheshanani, the Sarvanama Pada Visheshanam goes in the front. It's just for improving readability.
Yes, and I think in the homework also, I was seeing when we were adding up two sentences, generally Visheshana Shabdas we first put like in this case like Nirdanebhyaha Janebhyaha Danikaha Vastrani Dattavan.
Tadapi Vaktum Shakyate. That is also possible. That is also correct. That is also understandable. But my only comment was limited to the order between the Visheshanani and Visheshyam. So keep the Visheshanani first and then the Vishesha Padam.
Astu Mahoday.
Kalpana Mahoday, etat karoti.
थालिका अस्ति तस्याः लिंग षष्ठी विभक्ति
वचनम न श्रूयते महोदय. तस्याः. So what is the vivaranam?
स्त्रीलिंग एकवचनं षष्ठी विभक्ति.
अस्तु. So how will you combine the two sentences?
शुद्धायाः थालिकायाः वर्णः श्वेतः.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम्. And if you want to keep tasyaha?
तस्याः शुद्धायाः थालिकायाः वर्णः श्वेतः.
What does it mean?
The color of the plate is white. Shuddha, pure plate.
Clean.
Pure plate.
Clean iti, I think here clean is more appropriate.
Oh.
Uttamam. Uttamam. Lakshmi Mahoday, etat karoti.
So, Bruhan Gajaha Asti, Palakaha Tam Arohati. Bruhan Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Atra.
Sorry. Tam.
Tam, what is tam?
I'm not able to get that, Mahodaya.
Sahataute.
Sahataute, tam te ta. So, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Tam taut. Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Linga. So, you have to look at all three. Linga.
Okay. Linga Pullinga Shabdaha. So, Bruhan. So, Bruhantam. Bruhantam Gajam Palakaha Arohati.
Uttam. Or
Tam Bruhantam तं बृहन्तं गजं पालकः आरोहति.
उत्तम उत्तम. प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा अत्र? Any questions? Is this helpful? Is this clear?
Mahodaya.
Astu. So if you have not attempted this equivalent question in the homework, please do that now. Let's do one more abhyasa. Okay, let's skip this. We'll come back to this. We have done several of these before. This is, you can skip this. This is for the other batch where the teacher wants to practice lakaras. So we can ignore that. You're all good at lakaras. Let's go to Abhyasa 6. Fill in the blanks. So this is a revision of the different takara forms and the sarvanama forms. Kanchan Mahoday, etat karotu krupaya.
Gajaha mahatah phalani khaditavantah. Gajaha
So atra vishesham kim phalani?
mahat visheshyam.
No, phalani vishesham. Mahat is visheshana.
Vishesham.
So look at the linga vachana vibhakti of the vishesham.
Phalani napunsakalinga. Bahuvachanam. So it will be
Vibhakti. You have to look at all three.
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama va. What is the kriya pada here? Khaditavantaha. So
Phalani khaditavantaha.
Khaditavantaha means what?
Bahuvachanam.
Arthaha kaha, what does it mean?
Have eaten.
Have eaten. So phalani, if it is prathama vibhakti, the fruits have eaten, va? The fruits have not eaten. Gajaha khaditavantaha.
Okay. Gajaha.
So gajaha will be in prathama vibhakti. Therefore, this will be
Prathama.
No. Gajaha phalam khadati.
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti. So you have to make mahat into dvitiya vibhakti napumsakalinga bahuvachana.
Gajaha mahantaha phalani khaditavantaha.
Mahantaha va. Napumsakalinga, what is mahat?
Pullinga napunsakalinga samanam asti na bhavana.
In not in prathama and dvitiya vibhakti. From trutiya to saptami they are the same. From ekavachana and dvivachana they are different. Prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti they are different.
Mahavantaha.
Who wants to say? Who remembers?
Mahantani.
Mahantani.
No.
Mahati. Mahati Mahodaya.
Mahanti.
Mahanti.
Mahat, Mahanti,
Phalani.
Raswamasti.
Napumsakalinga, dadat shabda, same like that, no?
Mahanti.
Mahati Mahanti. Right.
Mahati, Mahanti, Mahanti.
Mahat, Mahanti, Mahanti.
Raswamasti.
And Prathama, Sambodhana and Ditya, they are the same, exactly the same, just like all other Napumsakalinga Shabdas. So, Trutiya to Saptami is where Napumsakalinga and Pumlinga are the same. Mahanti.
Gajaha, Mahanti, Phalani, Khaditavantaha.
Uttama. Where did this go? Mahanti Phalani Khaditavantah. Uttamam. Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवादः
Rima Mahode. Krupaya etat karotu.
Asmin blank sarve sukham labhantam.
Okay, this we shouldn't have used labhantam. Labhati. Think of it as labhati. I ignore that it is. I will fix it. No.
But labhate, because that's
Labhate.
Labhate.
Ah.
Okay, so asmin asmin is asmin sarve jagat
Etasmin.
etas asmin jagati
Jagati.
sarve jagati risva e sarve sukham
Labhate. Sarve. No. Actually.
Labhante.
Labhante. Sukhani. There are many typos here. Kshamyatam. I will fix it.
No problem.
Sukhani labhante. Satyam. So why Jagati?
Saptami because of the asmin.
Saptami ekavachana.
That is, I think, the idam.
So this should have been etasmin. We haven't studied idam. We will study it in the future class.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not a great example. Etasmin. So saptami ekavachanam. Jagati. Therefore, this will be ekavachanam saptami. Uttamam.
Sarve sukham labhante.
Sukhani labhante.
Mahodaya, can you tell me the meaning again? What is that?
In this world, all pleasures are found.
So here, sarve is Bhagavachanam, sarvaha.
Sarvaha.
Is it saptami?
I
don't know.
No. Okay. So here, I'm saying this is a wrongly constructed example. There are many things that are wrong with this sentence. We shouldn't have used this. Think of this as etasmin. So etasmin jagati, in this world. So here etasmin is the visesham. We are trying to make no. Jagati is the visesham. Etasmin is the viseshanam. Again, we have flipped the viseshanam. We have used the wrong lakara. We have used the wrong vachana. There are many things wrong with this sentence. I will fix it. Kshamata. I should have caught it. Sumitra Mahodaya, etat karotu.
Bhavat Srilingam. Saha. When Saga comes, it should be Tritiya Vibhakti. Putra Gantum Ichchati. So, what it be for
Bhavat is in Strilinga is like Nadi.
Nadya. Yeah. Nadya. So, Bhavatya saha kutra gantum ichchati.
What does it mean?
With whom you want to go? Like, would you like to go?
Whom? Bhavat, Bhavan, Bhavat.
With who? Like, right?
You.
With somebody.
No, with
you.
Bhavat.
Yeah, sorry.
You.
With you, where you want to go? Where would you like to go?
Not you, somebody else. They are talking about somebody else. Balakaha bhavatya saha kutra gantum ichchati. So the boy with you, where does he like to go? So that bhavat is not for ichchati. It's talking about somebody else. Again, this is a poorly constructed
I'm
sentence.
getting confused.
Okay. Yeah, this is a poorly constructed sentence. So,
So-
assume there is balakaha in front of this. Balakaha.
No, like here, Bhavat, just like Bhavatyaha Namakim, like that we are asking, right? Bhavat is not like what is like in Pratama Vibhakti, but it will be you kind of thing, right?
So with you, where does somebody want to go? Balakaha, that's why I said Balakaha, the boy, with you, where does he like to go?
So Balakaha Bhavatya Saha Kutra Gantum Ichchati.
So if you want to say where would you like to go, then you would have said Bhavati Kutra Gantum Ichchati. Right?
Oh, okay.
Satyama Nava.
I got it.
It's not clear.
Mahodaya, is it Bhavatyaha Saha? It is Bhavatyaha Saha.
Bhavatyaha Saha. Satyam.
Shashti Vibhakti Bhavatyaha Saha.
No, Tritiya.
Bhavatyaha.
Tritiya means Bhavatya.
Bhavatya Saha. Bhavatya Saha.
Bhavatya Saha. Okay.
So Prashant Mahodaya, the sentence.
with the Balaka.
I'm telling you, I'm coming to you only. So if you want to ask a woman, where would you like to go? How would you say it?
You are asking me or Prashant?
Prashant Mahodaya.
Sorry.
Bhavati Kutra
Gantum Ichchati.
Gantum Ichchati, yes.
Now, if you want to say, where does the boy want to go with you? How would you say? Balakaha. With you. How would you say with you for Strilinga? Prashant Mahodaya asti va?
Tritiya Mahodaya.
So what is the Tritiya? Bhavat Shabda Strilinga.
Bhavatya.
Bhavatya Saha. With you. Balakaha Bhavatya Saha Putra Gantum Ichchati. So we are.
Sorry, Mahodaya. Dirgham asti. I don't think so. There's Dirgham. Bhavatya. That's what you said. It's not Bhavatya Saha. It's Bhavatya.
No.
That's what I remember.
Is correct, Mahodaya.
No, Bhavatya.
Dirgham only.
Bhavatya.
Bhavatya. Sitaya.
Bhavat Shabdaha is different.
Nadi Shabda. Nadya.
Dirgham Nasti, Mahodaya. That's what I feel.
What is Tritiya Ekavachana of Nadi?
Nadya.
Nadya.
So Bhavat.
Mahodaya. Dirgham Nasti. Bhavatya.
Okay. No, Dirgham asti Mahodaya.
Just check, Mahodaya. Sorry, I don't know.
Lakshmi Mahodaya, page 202, Pravesha book.
I think she's getting confused, like Sitaya, like Sita should be this one.
Sorry, Kshamyatam.
No, that's okay. I think Sumitra Mahodaya said it correctly. It is for Sita Shabda, it is Sitaya. So I think there the Hrasvam is with Sita.
Yeah.
I think that is where you are getting confused.
That's what I got confused. Chinta.
न चिन्ता मास्तु. अस्तु. रोहिणी महोदय.
शिक्षकः उपायनं दत्तवान्. भवत्शब्द पुल्लिङ्ग.
Here dattavan dana kriya asti. So what
that would be bhavate
satyam
शिक्षकः भवते उपायनं दत्तवान्.
Okay. So I can see why there is some confusion and hesitation. We have mixed up the halanta abhyasa with visheshana vishesha abhyasa. So here in this abhyasa, there is no need. We are not doing abhyasa of visheshana vishesha. We are doing the different vibhakti forms of the takaranta shabdas we learned. So forget visheshana vishesha bhava for in this abhyasa. If it happens to be there, it is there. Otherwise, it is not an abhyasa of that. It is an abhyasa of the different takaranta vibhakti forms. So, sikshakaha bhavate upayanam dattvan. Uttamam. Bhagya Mahoday.
एतत् बृहत् फलानि पक्कानि सन्ति. एतत् एते बृहति फलानि पक्कानि सन्ति.
Why एते? Phalani. What is phalani?
बहुवचन महोदय.
No, linga, vachana, vibhakti, all three.
नपुंसकलिंगा.
So what is etad napumsakalinga?
एतानि बृहन्ति फलानि पक्कानि सन्ति.
बृहन्ति फलानि पक्वानि सन्ति.
न क्रस्व राइट महोदय, not दीर्घ. बृहन्ति.
क्षम्यता. बृहन्ति. Correct. बृहत्, बृहन्ति, बृहन्ति. बहुवचने ह्रस्वम् अस्ति. You are correct. मीरा महोदय.
तत् महत् पुस्तकेषु सुभाषितानि सन्ति. पुस्तकेषु पुल्लिंग शब्द सप्तमी विभक्ति बहुवचन.
पुस्तकं पुल्लिंगं वा?
पुस्तक ओके नपुंसकलिंग. तेषु सुभाषितानि सन्ति. So tad will be teshu. Mahat will be mahatsu. Teshu mahatsu pustakeshu subhashitani santi.
Uttama. Teshu mahatsu pustakeshu subhashitani santi. Uttama.
धन्यवादः.
नारायणन् महोदय.
द्विचक्रिकया स्त्रीलिंग एकवचन प्रथम विभक्ति. द्विचक्रिकया तृतीया विभक्ति. स्त्रीलिंग एकवचन. भवान् गन्तुं शक्नोति द्विचक्रिकया तया महत् स्त्रीलिंग
Nadi, it is like Nadi.
Nadi would be Nadya, so Mahatya. Taya Mahatya Dvichakrikaya Bhavan Gantum Shaknoti.
Uttama. Taya Mahatya Dvichakrikaya Bhavan Gantum Shaknoti. Who has not got a turn? Astu. Let's go back to the top then. Harsha Mahoday.
Rita Mahoday does not get the turn.
Oh, Kshamyata. Rita Mahoday. Who else?
In this example, I did not.
No. We are doing across examples.
Okay.
Rita Mahoday. Etat karotu krupaya.
गायिका नाम स्वरः मधुरः वर्तते. षष्ठी बहुवचन स्त्रीलिंग आकारांत स्त्रीलिंग षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचन.
उत्तम.
गायिका नाम.
उत्तम.
Then
So etad shashti strilinga bahuvachanam. What will be etad? Or tad. You can do tad and add a in the front.
ताभ्यः. तस्याः ताभ्यां ताभ्यः. ताभ्यः.
तस्याः तयोः.
तयोः तासाम. तस्याः तयोः तासाम.
So etasyaः etayoः etasaam.
एतासाम महत्.
नद्याः
महतीनां.
महतीनां. उत्तमम्.
एतस्यां महतीनां गायिकानां स्वरः मधुरः वर्तते.
उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. Okay, we will come back to this abhyasa in a second, because I want to do one more type of abhyasa before we run out of time. So this is from week 6 slides, third abhyasa. So here we have to identify if the given sentence is correct or not, and if it is incorrect, fix the problem. Harsha Mahoday.
Uttamaha vyaktihi. So it's prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Shuddhamasti va na va?
Shuddhamasti.
Shuddhamasti. Astu. Etat avikarotu.
Sarovaram sundaram.
Sarovara. What is
Sarovara? Is, I think it's Pullinga Shabda.
Pullinga Shabda. So
Sarovaram sundaram. Samyak asti.
If it is used in so there is
Dvitiya
vibhakti. If you want to use it in prathama vibhakti,
Sarovaraha sundaraha.
Sundaraha sarovaraha prathama vibhakti, then it is ashuddham. But if you want to use it in dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam sundaram sarovaram. Uttam. Usha Mahoday.
Lalatam Vishalam. Lalataha is Pulinga.
Lalataha is Pumlinga. So if you want to use it in Prathama Vibhakti,
it's Vishalaha Lalataha. In Dvitiya, it's Lalatam Vishalam.
So if it is Dvitiya Vibhakti, it is correct. Shuddham.
Shuddham.
Rita Mahode.
Eshaha Abhilashaha.
Abhilasha. Pumlingam va, Strilingam va, Napumsakalingam va.
Mahode Abhilasha.
Abhilasha. So
Akaranta Striling.
Satyam.
Esha Abhilasha.
Esha Abhilasha. Uttama. Sundari.
What is Abhilasha?
Iksha.
Icha, desire. Sundari Mahodaya.
I just got little disconnected. What should I do, Mahodaya?
So look at this and say if it is Shuddham or Ashuddham. If it is Ashuddham, fix the error. Phalani.
Phalani is Napumsakalingam Bahuvachanam.
Prathama or Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Or Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Yeah, both. Prathama as well as Dvitiya. Bahavaha.
Bahu, that is the Pratipadika. Bahu, many. Visheshanam is, here the Pratipadikam is Bahu. So, what is Bahu? Nakara, Kshamata. Napumsakalinga Bahuvachanam.
Bahu. Is it Guru?
Bahuni.
Bahuni.
Have we done Ukaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda?
No, Mahodaya.
No, Mahodaya.
Oh, we haven't done it. Astu.
No, Mahodaya.
Astu. Bahuni Phalani.
Bahuni.
So
Phalani.
Bahuni Phalani.
It is just like that Bahuni Janmani. I think something comes in Bhagavad Gita.
Bahuni Tavatarjuna.
Exactly.
It is like that. It is like Astu. Gayatri Mahodaya.
Esha Nadi Nama Brahmaputra Putra. Shashti Vibhakti. So, Etasya, Etasyaha Nadyaha Nama Brahmaputra.
Uttamam. Etasyaha Nadyaha Nama Brahmaputra. It has to be Shashti because it's Nama. We are saying the reverse name is name of the river. Uttama. Chaitra Mahodaya.
Etat vruksham bruhat asti. Vrukshaha pullingaha. Eshaha vrukshaha bruhat asti.
Bruhat shabdasya pumlinga ekavachanam kim?
Bruhat eshaha vrukshaha bruhan asti.
Bruhan asti. Uttama. Viraj Mahodaya.
Etat gruham vaishalyam nyunam asti. So gruham nyunam asti. So gruham is the
No, I think they are trying to say width or the breadth of this house is small, meaning it's a small house. That's what they're trying to say here.
Okay. Etam gruham vaishalyam nyunam asti.
So the here you can't. So this example was chosen to show that you can't just apply the Visheshana for every word. So here we are. What is the Vishesham and what is the Visheshanam here? I'm trying to say the width of this house is small. So what is the Vishesham? What is the Visheshanam?
Vishesham will be Vaishalyam.
And what is the Visheshanam?
Will be Gruham and Etat also, this, right?
What about Nyunam?
Nyunam also.
So, of this house, the width of this house is small.
Okay, Nyunam asti is Namapada, you're saying, okay.
No, that is not what I'm saying. So the meaning that we are trying to convey here is, of this house, the width is small. So Vaishalyam, you said, is the Vishesham, good. Nyunam, small. So small breadth, small width, Uttamam. Of this house, will it be Visheshanam or not Visheshanam?
Okay, so yeah, it's not the Visheshanam then.
So if it is not, one second. So if it is not Visheshanam, how will you say this? Okay, let's make it simple. Forget etat. We'll add it later. I want to say the width of the house is small. How would you say it?
Vaishalyam.
Okay, let's simplify it even further. Let's build it. I want to say the color of this house is green. How would I say that?
Grahasya.
Grahasya.
Color.
Varnaha.
Grahasya varnaha.
Haritaha. Green. Asti. So, what is the Visheshanam and what is the Vishesham here?
We are saying Varnaha is the Vishesha, then Vishesha.
Color, green. So which is Vishesha, which is Visheshana?
Varnaha is Vishesha, Haritaha is Visheshana.
Uttama. So, Gruhasya Varnaha Haritaha Asti. Uttamam. But we are not saying Gruham Varnaha or some other form. We are saying of the house, the color is green, or the color of the house is green. That is why this is in Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. And this is not a Visheshanam of this or this. Spashtam?
Yes.
So now let's do the same thing for the example that we are talking about. The width of the house is small. How would you say?
Grahasya Vaishalyam. Vaishalyam.
Nyunam.
Okay.
Nyunam asti. Now we are saying this house, the width of this house is big.
Etasya grahasya.
Etasya. So there are two Visheshana Visheshas here. One is this pair and the other is this pair. So Nyunam is the Visheshanam for Vaishalyam. Etasya is the Visheshanam for Gruhasya. Is this clear?
Yes, Mahodaya.
No, Mahodaya. I thought Vaishalyam is a describer, so it is a Visheshana. So it is it is not a Visheshyam.
So here we are talking about the width of the house, that's all, or the size of the house. Of the house.
Okay. Size, okay, is not a size a describer? The size, is it not a describer?
It is the description only, but of something, right? So we are trying to construct the sentence where we talk about the size of something.
Size is an attribute.
That's a good way of looking at it. Here, the size is an attribute, not a descriptor. Just like the color is an attribute. The house can have many attributes, right? Size, color, shape, etc. So we are trying to talk about one attribute, and then we are giving an adjective to that attribute.
All right, Mahodaya.
Chintayatu, it will become spashtam.
You said Edasya is Visheshanam.
For Gruhasya.
Gruhasya cannot be, because Edasya means this only. How can this be a adjective?
What na avagatam.
See, Edasya is just this house. This house area is small.
Okay. So hold on. So there is no etasya. Gruhasya vaishalyam nyunam asti. What does that mean?
Houses area is small.
Now I want to say this house's area is small. How would I say it?
Etasya.
So what are you saying is incorrect here?
No, this is just it cannot an adjective, no? It's just pointing out to the house.
So that is what we studied in the last 3 or 4 classes. Sarvanama Shabda in Sanskritam is a Visheshana.
Okay.
That is why we all the Sarvanama Padas will have the all the 7 Vibhaktis. In English it is not an adjective. This is may or may not be an adjective. Okay. I'm not an expert in English grammar, but in English that may or may not be an adjective. In Sanskritam, all the Sarvanama Padas are Visheshanas, and that is why they have to match the Linga Vachana Vibhakti. And in the next class, we will see the Prashnarthakas. Kim, ke, kani, kaha, kau, ke, they are also Visheshanas. There are many things in Sanskritam that are Visheshanas.
Sapta Prashnani. Sapta Prashnani.
Sapta Prashnaha. Satyam. Sapta Prashnaha. Kakaras. Sapta Kakaras. Numbers are Visheshanas.
Sangya Shabdas.
And some of the pratyayas we study, patitavan, patitavanto, patitavantaha, patitavati, they are also Visheshanas. So that is the Vaisishtyam of Sanskritam. That is how Sanskritam is distinct from other languages. That is the reason why we are studying this one particular subject in such great detail. Avagatam?
There is a like if I want to say like my house, how it would be said then?
You only try.
Would it be like the Mayam is fourth, but then Mate or no?
Shashti.
Shashti. Matya is, would it be? Matya.
Mama.
That is feminine.
Mama.
Mama. Ah, yeah, Mama.
No.
Mam Griham. It would be then.
Mama Gruham. My
Mama
house.
Griham.
Ah.
Yes, yes, yes. Because in German also the same concept is there.
Ast. Uttama. So this example this example was chosen just to show that just because there are a few words that could be Visheshanam doesn't mean that it will be Visheshanam. Be careful.
Mahodaya, like what Prashant was saying, is it Mama Gruham Vishalam? No? It can be Bruhasya Vishalam. Right?
Mama Gruhasya.
Vaishalyam.
Mama Gruhasya Vaishalyam Nyunam Asti.
Yeah, there Gruhasya.
Hemanti Mahodaya.
Bhartiyanam Ganga Pavitram Nadi. Bhartiyanam. Bhartiyanam is Shashti Bahuvachanam. Ganga Pavitram Nadi. Bhartiyani. I think Suddham.
Shuddham. Atra. Nadi. What is Nadi? Strilinga. Right?
Strilinga.
Pavitram.
Pavitram is Dvitiya. Okay. Dvitiya Ekvachanam.
But it can't be Strilinga. If it was Strilinga, Dvitiya, it will be Pavitram.
Oh, I yeah. Bhartiyanam Ganga Pavitram Nadi.
But why Pavitram Nadi? What is the Linga Vachana Vibhakti of Nadi? That is why you have to, you have to look at all. Prathama Vibhakti.
Ekvachanam. Strilinga.
So what is the sentence trying to convey?
Oh, I see. Bhartiyanam would be of Bhartiya. So
of the Bharatiyas, Ganga is a Pavitra Nadi. Pavitra Nadi. So, some form of Pavitra.
So maybe for Bhartiya, Ganga Pavitra Nadi. Is that?
I think you are looking at the wrong place. So Nadi is the Vishesham. So what is a possible Visheshanam for Nadi here? What does Pavitra mean?
Holy.
Holy. Okay. So holy river. So can Pavitra be Visheshanam here? Holy river. River is holy.
Holy, yes.
So Visheshanam. So what is the Linga Vachana Vibhakti of Nadi? Strilinga.
Ekavachanam.
Ekavachana. Prathama Vibhakti. So what will be the equivalent of Pavitra? Strilinga,
Pavitram.
ekvachana, prathama vibhakti. Pavitra. Pavitra, like Sita.
Yeah, Pavitra. Okay.
Pavitra Nadi. Pavitram Nadim Pashyami. Pavitra Nadi. Atra Prathama Vibhaktau Asti. Ataha Pavitra Nadi.
Pavitra.
Of the Bharatiyas, Ganga is a Pavitra Nadi.
Pavitra Nadi.
Spashtam va? Is this confusing?
Of the Bharat.
Bhanu Mohoday, for the fourth one, like Chaturthi Vibhakti ke liye, Bharatiyon ke liye, won't it be like the Chaturthi, or it has to be Shashti?
Okay.
Vibhakti.
You can say that also.
So that's why I was thinking Bhartiya Naam was wrong. I was thinking for Bhartiya, Ganga is a holy river.
Bharatiyebhyaha. Okay. I will change this to Bharatiyebhyaha, so it is not confusing. So you are focusing on the other thing. So the focus should have been here.
Okay.
Astu. I will convert this to Bharatiyebhyaha. Astu.
Ganga Pavitra Nadi. Dhanyawada.
Mahoday, add a slightly different twist to that.
Vadatu.
Bharatiyanam Nadyanam Ganga Pavitram Asti.
Bharatiyanam Nadinam Ganga Pavitra Asti. You can say that also. Among the rivers of Bharata, Ganga is Pavitra. You can say it that way also.
I thought that is the reason why Bharatiyanam came there.
Yeah.
Possible.
Because there is no reason why it should be Bharatiyanam, that too Bahuvachana.
Astu. Bharatiyanam Nadinam Ganga Pavitra. Okay, that makes more sense actually.
Yeah.
Bharatiyanam Nadinam Ganga Pavitra. Astu. That makes a lot more sense. Dhanyawada. Haraprasad Mahoday.
Tasya namaha Ramaha. Ramaha Prathama Vibhakti, Pullinga, Ekavachana, Prathama Vibhakti.
So when you say my name is Haraprasadaha, how would you say it in Sanskritam?
Mama Namaha.
Namaha va?
Mama Nama. Mama Nama Haraprasadaha.
So same way, Tasya Nama.
Okay. Yeah.
So here it is given just to show that just because there is a Ramaha, don't make it immediately as Namaha. It is Nama. So these are all common mistakes that we make when we construct sentences using Visheshana Vishesha Bhavas. So there is no clear pattern on the different mistakes. These are just the common mistakes we make. So when we study Nakaranta Shabda, we will study why it is Nama and not Namaha. But the point here is just because it is Ramaha, it is not Namaha.
Okay.
Lakshmi Mahoday.
Tat Padam Subantam. So that word is Subanta.
Subanta.
I think it is Tat Padam Subantam.
What is Subanta? Is it Napumsakalinga, Punlinga, Strilinga? Subantam, Tingantam, Padam.
It is Napumsakalinga.
So Tat Padam Subantam.
Subantam is correct.
उत्तमम् कंचन महोदय
आं महोदय ते पदे सुबन्तानि
so Lakshmi Mahodaya said this is Napumsakalinga. So ekavachana.
Ani padani subantani.
No, Lakshmi Mahodaya, this is Kanchan. Let Kanchan Mahodaya.
Sorry Mahodaya, I didn't.
Subantani is Napumsakalinga Bahuvachana. So pade Shuddham Nasti. Tatra Padyani Shuddham Bhavati.
Padani ya Padyani?
Padyani. Tani Padyani Subantani.
Wait, why Padyani? What are the three forms of pada? Prathama vibhakti. Phala, what is phala?
Phala, phale, phalani.
Phalam, phale, phala.
Phalam, phale, phalani.
So, padam.
Pade, padani.
So, padani subantani, and then this will be?
Tani.
Tani padani subantani. Kalpana Mahodaya.
Etani padani tingan-tani.
What is a tingantam padam?
Trilingeshwar.
So,
it uses pratyaya, karma.
So there are two types of words, right? Subantam, tingantam. Do you remember that?
No.
Does anybody remember Subantam, tingantam?
Yes, sir.
What is Subantam? What is?
Yeah, Subantam is a noun, whereas Tingantam is a verb.
Tingantam, Kriyapadam, Subantam, Namapadam.
Namapadam.
And it is a Napumsakalinga Shabda.
It's Shuddham asti. Etani padani tingatani.
Tingantani.
Tingantani.
Tingantani. Uttamam. Rohini Mahodaya.
Aswati Kamarupini Namastubhyam.
This is taken from our shloka. Prarthana shloka.
Tubhyam is Chaturthi Vibhakti.
What is the shloka? What is the shloka? Right.
Saraswati Kamarupini.
So, Namastubhyam.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini. Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavati.
So, Atra Saraswati asti va? Shloke Saraswati asti va?
I think it is Saraswati.
Saraswati. So what is the Linga Vachana Vibhakti of Saraswati versus Saraswati? What is Saraswati?
Saraswati is Nadi Sabda.
What is the Linga Vachana Vibhakti?
Srilinga Dvitiya Vibhakti Laguvachana.
Dvitiya Vibhakti. Why Dvitiya Vibhakti?
Nadi, that's Saraswati.
What is Nadi? What Vibhakti is Nadi?
Nadi, no, it's Prathama Vibhakti.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Ekavachana.
Ekavachana. And if it is Saraswati, what is it?
Sambodhana.
Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana. So Saraswati Kamarupini. In both cases, it's the Hrasva. So Saraswati Visesham Kamarupini Viseshana. So here we are trying to show that even in Sambodhana, there is the Visesha Viseshana Bhavaha. Spashtam va? Prashna asti va atra?
Dirgham is given.
Dirgham is Prathama Vibhakti. So we are addressing Saraswati. Hey Saraswati, hey Kamarupini, Namastubhyam, Namaha to you. So go back and read the shloka again. It will say Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini, not Kamarupini or Saraswati. Vadatu Prashant Mahodaya.
Namastubhyam, like yes, it should be then Chaturthi Vibhakti.
This is just taken from that shloka, Mahodaya.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Atra prashna asti va? Astu. Same thing, one more taken from the shloka. Sumitra Mahodaya.
Kopi Surya Samaprabha Deva Nirvignam Kuru. So, should I correct something? Kopi Surya.
You tell me. If it is me, correct it.
I think Nirvignam Kuru.
Okay, let me help you.
Samaprabha Kopi Surya.
Put hey in front of this.
Sambodhana, I understood, but I think it is correct.
Deva, Sambodhana Rupam Kim?
Deva.
Same way. Samaprabha. Samaprabha.
Koti Surya Samaprabha Deva Nirvignam Kuru.
So hey Deva, hey Koti Surya, hey Okay. In the shloka, these are 2 one words, but fine. We can use it as 2 different words also. It is fine. So atra Deva iti Visesham asti, Koti Surya and Samaprabha Viseshanani. Bhagya Mahodaya. Bhagya Mahodaya asti va? Nasti. Meera Mahodaya? Meera Mahodaya asti va?
Mahodaya. Sa mahila mama mitra. Mama mitram is napumsakalinga, no? Mama mitra. So Sa mahila, that lady is my friend. Mama mitram. Sa mahila.
Asti.
That lady, Sa mahila, mama mitram.
Sa mahila mama mitram. Here what we are trying to show is, just because mahila is Strilingam and Sa is Viseshanam of it, Mitra is not a Viseshanam of it. Mitram is always in Napumsakalingam. Whether we are talking about a woman or a man, Mitra, the friend, when Mitra is used in the meaning of a friend, it is always Mitram. Narayanan Mahodaya.
Bhanu Mahodaya. If like Mitram, if it's if it's clear that she's a lady, would it be then Matya? Matyaha? Matyaya or Mate? My friend,
Mama.
Mama.
Mama is Shashti Vibhakti, my, of me.
No, what I'm asking is like if the friend like Mitra, it's clear that she is a lady, and the person who is saying is her friend, is a lady also. There it would be Matyaha.
So Prashant Mohodaya, fundamental question. Linga is for the word, not for the object.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The word here I'm saying is a lady, and it's clear. Then would it mam would be used or matya would be used? This is what I'm asking.
Matya
because
is
if
something,
it's not clear, then we are using mam. But if it's yes.
So what is mama? Does mama have a linga? My. Asmat Shabda.
Lingeshu, it is
Asmat Shabda, it's the same in all three lingas, right? A woman will say Mama Nama Chaitra, or a man will say Mama Nama Virajaha. So is that changing? Mama is the same, right? My, of me.
This, yes. Okay, this is what I want to get clear. Dhanyavad. Now it's clear.
Astu. Narayanan Mahodaya.
Eshaha Purushaha Mama Mitram.
Mama Mitram, friend. If you want to use it in the context of a friend, it is Mitram. So whether it is Sa Mahila or Eshaha Purushaha, it will not be Mitraha or Mitra, it will always be Mitram. Harsha Mahodaya.
Yaha ramate tata Ramah.
Tat.
Tat. Yaha ramate tat Ramah. Yaha ramate saha Ramah.
Yaha ramate saha Ramaha.
Pullinga, Ram Shabda.
So what is the meaning of this?
Who is playing is Ram.
Playing now. Pleases.
Pleases.
Yaha ramate, one who pleases.
Pleases is Ram.
He who pleases is Rama. So the name Rama means one who pleases others. Ramate iti Ramaha. So here, remember the abhyasa we did with the Yad Shabda. So Yaha Ramate Saha Ramaha. Rama is Pumlinga, so it cannot be Tat because Tat is Napumsakalinga, so it has to be Saha Ramaha. Usha Mahodaya.
Yaha Ramena Maritavan Tat Ravanaha. So Yaha Ramam Maritavan Saha Ravanaha.
You have changed the entire Ramayana into
Ravana just killed Rama, sorry. Yaha. Okay, Yaha Ramena Maritavan, the one who with Ramam killed Ravana. Saha, no, cannot be Saha, right?
Saha only.
He who with Rama was killed, is it? Is Ravana.
Ramena Maritavan. What does that mean?
Ramena by is it?
Killed by Tritiya Vibhakti. Ramena. By Rama.
Please go. Okay. He who was killed by Rama
is Rama.
Saha Ravana.
So, Punaha Vadatu.
Yaha Ramena Maritavan Saha Ravanaha.
Uttama. Rita Mahode, Antimam Karatu, we'll end the class.
Ramaha yat vadati tat satyam. Satyam and tat.
So what are yat and tat Visheshanas of?
What is whatever is told is right.
Is truth.
Yeah, is truth.
So what is the Visheshya here and what are the Visheshanas?
Vadati, Vishesh.
Vadati is Kriya Padam.
Vadati is Kriya Padam.
We studied.
Yat is Visheshya. Tat Satyam is Visheshanam.
What about Satyam? That which is that
truth.
That which Rama speaks is the truth. So
Tat and Satyam are Visheshanam, both.
Satyam is the Vishesham, Yat and Tat are the Visheshanani. Yat, okay, if it makes it more easy, Yat Ramaha vadati Tat Satyam. You can construct it that way if it is less confusing.
Okay, Yat and Tat Visheshanam, Satyam is Visheshyam.
Satyam, what is Satyam? Napumsakalinga, Pumlinga, Strilinga?
Napunsakalinga.
Vachana, Vibhakti.
Prathama, Ekavachana.
So Yat and Tat, if they are Visheshanam,
they also Tat te tani, Tat is also Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana. So Yat ye yani, that also Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Napumsakalinga.
Napunsakalinga. They all are in coordination. So Napunsakalinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana, Visheshanam Yat and Tat.
Right. So
and Satyam Visheshya.
Visheshyam.
Visheshyam.
So there is no mistake in the sentence.
Yeah, yes.
I know these examples are a little it takes time to digest all of this. Please go over all of them again, and if you have questions, ask them. As we go through these classes, we'll keep learning more and more advanced topics, so we are preparing you for the next steps.
Mahoday,
one
small question, Mahoday. When we say, suppose Visheshya I am talking about, Shreshtabhyam Chhatrabhyam. Suppose Chhatrabhyam, I know it ends with Halanta. So when we use Shreshtabhyam, that also will end in Halanta. Shreshtabhyam Chhatrabhyam. So both Shabda will end in Halanta. When we write Vibhakti, suppose Tritiya Vibhakti Dvivachana. So it becomes Chhatrabhyam.
Chhatrabhyam.
I have to put a Visheshana here, Shrestha. So I will write Shresthabhyam.
It will have that Anuswara, the dot at the top.
Oh.
Not
the Halant. I put everywhere Halant.
Not the Makara. So if the word following Shreshtabhyam or Chhatrabhyam is starts with a Ajanta, Swara. Then it will be a Makara, otherwise it will be a Halanta.
I didn't get.
Astu, Samapayamaha, then I'll answer your question. Who was doing the Prarthana shlokas today? I forgot. Sundari Mahodaya.
Sundari Mahodaya.
Nasti, aham karomi, krupya mute madhye bhavantu. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.